audio going. Good, good. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to Dave's Arcade. Got a little bit of Flash Gordon pinball for you tonight. And I also have a full house of guests. A little change up. I still have Mark from Mark's Basement Arcade, as usual. I have Max Senasek from American Pinball.
What's up, everybody? And
then I have Drew Bouvert from the Poor Man's Pinball Podcast.
Hey, guys.
I said it right, didn't I?
Bouvert. Come on, Dave. We only know each other.
I think I need to like hold up a pinky or something when I say it.
Nah, no one's ever gotten it right. You're no exception.
My last name usually gets butchered, so.
Faluke?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice, Faluke.
Yeah.
That was just Vulch.
Yeah.
Is that what you get all the time?
Vulch.
Yeah.
Vulch. So, anyway, Flash Gordon. This is an ass kicker of a game, as most people know. I actually restored this game quite a long time ago now. So it was kind of after CPR did playfields and before there was such a thing as hardtop. So I have an overlay on this one, and it's clear coated over top of it. And then the cabinet's redone and everything. So pretty nice shape, Flash Gordon. Anyway, rules on this, as far as I can remember, it's basically you have your playfield multipliers, the 2, 3, 4, and 5X, which your 2 and 3 are on your stand-up targets for your inline drops, and then your 4 is on your upper 3-bank drop target on the upper playfield, and then your 5 is your drop target bank on the left. Also, hitting down the that left drop target bank will advance your I think it's your mini bonus, and then I think after you've hit that drop target down, it also advances your saucer in the center there. So like it says 100,000 or 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 in extra ball, and then the drop target bank is I think it's 10,000 per target, and then the last there's you can't really see it, but there's a stand-up target in the back that will be lit for extra ball and 25,000 points for that. Trying to remember what lights the spinners. I think it might be this drop target bank, but that can be 1,000 per spin, which can be pretty lucrative. I remember there's a tournament strategy for basically hitting down your drops, getting to 3x, and then backhanding your right spinner, because there is a collect bonus for so when you shoot up the shooter lane, it comes around, but then there's like a single drop target up there. You're like a defender target, so you have to like hit him down, and then you can go back into the shooter lane, and once it comes down and hits this switch, it'll collect your bonus, and so you can kind of build up your bonus, go back in there, collect it, build it up, collect it, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I remember. Max might know a little bit more than I do.
Did you talk about the drops, the right drops?
The inline drops?
Yeah.
For the that's the 2, 3x.
And the extra ball.
And the extra ball, yep. Yeah. And then this one is set to, I can't remember how many times you have to knock it down, but I think it's 4 times, because you do, first one is 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, and then extra ball for your saucer. I think it also turns on your spinners for 1,000 per spin.
Yeah, I think the left bank completing that once. I think.
Yeah, and then twice gets both, I think, something like that. And then it has a cool sound effect, like the spinner sound changes when it's lit. So, We'll usually keep the same order because it's way easier to remember that after so many beers. So
Makes sense. Logical.
Eventually, I'm gonna put in a wave board. I have a basic one in there now that I've been playing around with, but I need to have like an amplifier and install that, and like, so I want something that'll put more sounds to it. So I did just wax it too, so good luck. Good luck.
Slinging out lights all day.
There we go.
That was ball one. That's pretty good. All right. Let's see if I can beat Dave's 30 seconds here.
All right.
8 seconds later, done.
Well, there are super bands on the flippers, so they're more grippy for control. Which I think if I put perfect play on there, it'd just be like impossible to control.
I'm gonna be last anyway, so.
That's good, Dave.
Yeah, this is one of my first restorations. First time I've ever done overlay. And it was just, you know, kind of a little bit of a learning curve. I actually did 2 play fields. I had a buddy that had 5 boards as well. So I did an overlay for his as well.
Oh, why?
But he had like a punch down move. You know, that was the only thing to save it.
Yeah, this is one of the 3 copies on my list right now. It's Flash American Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah, those are great ones. I had a Harlem for a little while, and I would say Paragon and Harlem Globetrotters is probably like cousins, I guess. Similar kind of feel. Although Paragon's art is like by far the best.
Sure. Yeah, that's very good work.
That's right. There probably isn't post passing on this. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh,
I left out like it's hungry today.
Barricade, what's going on? You're at a dance? No worries, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Hey, Barricade.
And then Goku said he likes the look on your face when you get robbed, when you get a fat
It's a surprise.
Yeah. I'll have to show you, I'm working on another restaurant, the 9-ball restoration.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that one.
And I'm kind of glad that I didn't. So CPR did a playing field for Flash Gordon. So they sold out of those, and then they said we're never making a double level play field again. Well, then they since have. So they got their direct printer. So that's and like hardtop didn't exist at the time, so that's why I did the overlay.
Because they do not have that.
Yeah, they have one now, but that didn't come out until like years later. And,
Why just sit down and
oh well, just because it's like production. instructions.
Oh, sure.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, set it all up, and yeah. So now with the direct print, it's probably more like feasible, yeah. So, but a buddy of mine got one of the original ones, and it was cut. The physical playfield is longer than what it should be, and so it doesn't fit in the cabinet. I guess it's just whatever. It's like
Build a figure cabinet.
yeah. Or so basically it's he has to like shave down, you know, underneath the apron or cut off.
Okay, so there was that option.
Yeah, he can make some adjustments, but still,
It sucks that you gotta go through that.
right. Well, and he's already popular with it too.
Oh, that's yeah.
You know, you don't find out until you stick it in the game. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, sure, you're not
Yeah.
gonna measure it. Yeah. I guess that's a good rule of thumb now, though. Measure it like
Right.
Jesus.
Well, so I don't know if you follow small town pinball. He always from Buffalo.
Let's get a little mountain seat.
Yeah. Small
That
town.
happened.
He got a Paragon playfield from CPR, and the saucers, they didn't hone it out, so it had that rounded, you know, bevel to it.
Oh, sure.
It's just like a straight hole,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Like on Ali,
huh?
like on Ali on my welfare.
Oh yeah. Basically, yeah. It's not honed out like this one, and so when you're up in the top, it's supposed to like kind of, you know, circle the drain and kind of go into the saucer, but it'll almost never do that with a straight cut one.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And so, like, if you're not gonna let me send it back, tell me the tool and the depth that I gotta, you know, I can take it to a wood shop or something, and, you know, yeah, use this drill bit, and you gotta drill it down, you know, however many.
I still can't believe that they wouldn't take it back to correct it.
Well, I think they will, but the thing is, like, they know that it's a problem, but the fact that they're not stepping up to, you know, offer a solution. You know, people that are doing playfield swaps are typically handy people, right?
And Drew.
just tell me tell me what drill bit I need to get, and, you know, go out and buy the thing and get it fixed. Heck, you could even just go on a Pinside, Paragon, whatever, like, after you drill your playfield, you know, just pass it to someone else that needs the tool, you know, if you're never going to use it. But that being said, I think 9-ball has been pretty dang good. So,
Thought you were getting a little handsy there.
Yeah. I was pushing my luck.
so far it's pretty good. The under the playfield, the mechs they didn't match up perfectly with their laser etching or burn marks. But
Yeah, I run into a couple of those issues. I've only had 2 CBR playfields.
yeah,
And they've both been okay. I mean, they've been pretty good for the most part.
yeah.
That's what
You
I've got,
did a Merco one before too, right? With
Sorcerer was no, they're both CBR. Sorcerer was CBR.
I did a Merkel sorcerer and it was shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. My Sorcerer actually, I didn't have too many issues with at all. I
Like a lot of the shit on the left side didn't even line up.
think oh really?
I did.
Yeah.
Got a recent skate ball.
No, it was a couple of years old. I got it from
Oh,
yeah, because I put up an ad on Pinside.
oh. want the screen printing version because they use transparent inks.
Yeah, on that side is
And
bad.
you can't really accomplish that with direct print. So
Colors are.
I won a game.
You need it because they use like
Nice.
the wood tone. I have one installed. You'll be able to tell if you look at, because I did a.
Yeah, they
6
use the wood
yard
tone for the skin,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Holy cow, Max!
That bonus.
Yeah, step it up.
Oh, that bush light is nasty.
Get up there.
I grew up on Paps. My dad used to get a half barrel in the refrigerator. We'd go down and hit with little Dixie cups.
No! Damn it! Solid game for P3. Were you talking about P3 game? What was I talking about?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Or
Huh?
player.
I don't know. What are you talking about, Goku? You guys seen this movie?
Right?
Flash Gordon?
Yeah, I love it. I got a DVD.
I actually got to meet Sam Jones once. Had him sign some of it. So I did, me and Bunny did the reproduction aprons. So that's a special one with the gold ink on there. So this is shiny versus it used to be, originally it's like a yellow. So now it's a shiny gold.
Player 3. Yeah, thanks, man.
Ah,
I was feeling that.
Oh, that was just the standard yellow.
yeah. So, we did, I think we did them all in gold, or maybe we did some in yellow for people that really wanted the gold. But anyway, I went to this Comic-Con thing, and he was there doing a little seminar, and we had him sign a handful of aprons he had. They sold out like instantly. We even got like metallic gold sharpies that.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you this. Are you ever gonna start making some more of those again, or you just haven't?
No, it's so mainly so it's my buddy. It was his thing. Like he was.
Oh, that's right. You were just helping him, right?
Yeah, because he didn't want. He would work on like the work with get the screens made for the art and all that, and get the metal and stuff made. He didn't want to deal with all the back and forth for like taking the orders and advertising and packing and shipping. Like I did all of that stuff, all the legwork. So yeah, and it was a big pain in the butt because basically like.
Yeah, I got shoot again.
Nice.
Working in packaging, I had boxes cut up for and like did all the labeling and everything.
So if you didn't have that, you'd have to.
Yeah, you gotta put stuff in the line and it might fit, but then you gotta fill it with dunnage and stuff. So
Good ball, Mark.
Yeah, thanks.
yeah, that was a whole lot of work, and I think people really liked them because it was very true to the original versus putting a decal on them.
Sure, absolutely.
And I remember talking to Terry at Pinball Life, and because he was aware of what we were doing, and he's like, "Yeah, guys, you guys are like recreating the Mona Lisa. If it was me, I'd just like do a nice pressure sensitive label that you could stick on there." But you could do that in a clear film think there was a company in Australia called Pinball Rescue that's gone out of business now, but they had clear ones. They printed on clear film, and then they did the color art, which wasn't bad. You just painted the base color.
Yeah, because then you just rough it up, paint it, and make it look good, right?
Right.
Look at that guy who did those tape or sticker for me.
Oh yeah, the Williams one.
Yeah. That off-colored, weird colored one. That was like nothing for what he charged me.
Yeah, it's tough to. It still remains as a sore spot for restorations because there's nobody really doing it.
Sure, you can get the decal.
Right, it's either that or deal with what you got.
Well, and then even the place that's making those decals, they can make Williams ones, right? Whatever copyright.
But so then find, license to somebody that will.
Yeah.
That'll do a good job.
Yeah, makes
And
sense.
that's all I'm thinking. Right? License it up to somebody that can do a good job. I don't know.
That's what I mean. If they have all these licenses, I want to
Well, that's kind of nice.
capitalize on that. Like you said, they don't have to make everything, but they can license that out to other people.
Right.
Hey, we want, 1,000 of them or something. I don't know.
Right.
The number is.
Yeah. And I think it's just a matter of like the way that it worked, because he had to go through that too. He had to. He basically took. What was it? He wanted stock from his web store, and then rather than taking a payout, he just took like a percentage. So he got like a percentage of it for free.
Give it a bit, and then just take royalties and everything. Right? I'm gonna
Which
give you
was-
this product.
Right, which was good because he sold a large amount of them direct. Oh man, it's got a meteor soundtrack to it.
Because I can't imagine that there's less people now doing this. There's more and more people restoring games.
Right,
Right? Like, it's growing.
right. No, I think it's just I feel like there's probably maybe he's got too many other things to manage and he doesn't want to deal with that kind of stuff.
I know, but hire one person. That's the
Licensing out.
you're gonna find all these great parts. You're gonna find stencils or Valley, whatever it is, and you can license it out for everything.
Right. Or you get in the sample or you work with them. And you come to me to like approve it or whatever.
Yeah, I'll sign off on it.
But yeah, you need somebody that's willing to do the legwork.
Sure. And I'm sure there's people out there that love to do
Oh
that.
yeah.
Hey, we're gonna figure out how to make aprons. We're gonna make everything, Valley, everything Williams.
Right. Yeah.
They have all the licenses, pretty much.
Well, yeah, Valley Williams for sure.
Anything Valley, anything Williams, it's all out there.
Yep. So.
Which encompasses a lot of parts and a lot of different things to think about it, right? I mean,
Right, but you could.
from coil sleeves to anything. Really.
But I think we also need to think about like the demand. So for example,
Sure, but print on demand is a lot less expensive.
no, I get that. I'm just saying just talking Max and all over here. But I think it's different when it's like a passion project, for an individual, because you might end up making a part that could only be used for one specific game, that if I'm gonna have to sit on this thing in inventory for X amount of years
That
before I
makes
can
sense.
sell it out.
That
You
makes
know, I'd
sense.
rather have stuff that's like ready to go, which is why the decal thing makes a heck of a lot of sense. It's flat, doesn't take up a bunch of space.
Yeah, you don't get a set 1,000 of sitting around. It's not worth those. And then, or at least it print on demand.
Right.
Do that.
Yeah, keep them in a box, or you just, if you invest in the printer and have the files, just, yeah, print them out in the field. And just send it out. So, I don't know. It's kind of like the pinball pimp, right? You're not gonna print out a bunch of cabinet stencils and have them just sitting around waiting.
No, that's very
You
true.
know, there's no point to it.
I mean, he's selling a handful a week or whatever the number is.
Right.
Sure.
You made that one easy, dude.
Dave, you're making me look good here.
I'm gonna get the head of it.
Give Dave about a half hour, he'll be playing really good.
Schwank, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hopefully your Friday is going well.
Alright, blow it up again.
Got the 5X.
Yeah, I thought the 5X light was out because my other light.
Alright. We got less than $1 million to go.
Multipliers, no ball.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think he does. I didn't have any.
Oh, damn
Interesting. Well, like 5X, but like
You got
I
two
didn't have
extra
much
balls
break
in
up.
there.
it. Yeah.
So we were talking about that. So his was on 3X just now, and his was on 5X when they started. So it carries over ball to ball.
That's because he kept going back around through the.
Well, I know, but I'm saying even when you just started that last ball, it was on.
Oh,
it was on
yeah.
3X.
I think it does. I think it's something in the settings where you can have it
Start
zero
over.
out
Yeah.
at each ball. So yeah, if I wanted it, you want to make it even harder, but it's hard in as it is. In
Make it
fact,
harder.
before the stream, because I actually had extra balls turned off, just thinking of like, because we run tournaments here, but I think it's hard enough for the average player to get the extra ball anyway. But even if you get it, you still get points for it. And I think once you get down the drop target bank, you can continue to hit that target for, was that 25,000 per hit. So if you're playing in a tournament or league, you can just plunge the extra ball anyway. So, all right. Put some more credits on it. Wonder if that's the skill shot, that blinking arrow.
I'm guessing. Makes sense.
Oh, I should probably wait for the top one. And it's still strobing. You would think it stopped after you hit the first switch.
Wonder I'm playing bad. My glasses are dirty.
Oh, that's the reason.
Yeah. That's the reason. My glasses are dirty.
Oh no, that was all me. Flipper
2
fumble.
million point ball.
Yeah.
Ball now.
Now I'm gonna light it up.
Okay.
I'll totally light it up now. Just so I can get
Oh,
this
that's
clear.
what I'm supposed to do.
totally meant to do that.
I mean, I feel like the left flipper not to have much power is nice. So usually it's hard getting it up there. It's, like you usually have to do like an electric flip with a rubber flipper to get it up.
Really?
Oh, a lot of them it seems like.
Yeah, I don't
Usually
cheat.
they're-
I try not to cheat on flipper power here.
Yeah. Flippers should do what they're supposed to do, and that's flip.
Right. Well, I mean, when you restore a game, you should go through and
Get some snappy
get
flippers.
get everything rebuilt. And in a home collection, once you rebuild flippers, I mean, they're gonna last pretty much unless it's your only game. I don't think you're ever gonna wear out the flippers.
No. Unless it's a new in-box stern, then you'll go through coil stops.
Well, and they weren't always terrible. Those are, on my Metallica, those are the original coil stops. I
You
know.
know, I've had 6 or 7 new box sterns. You haven't really had to run into that coil stop.
I have on my Beetles.
But here's the thing, like, you're only going to hear about the negative stuff on the good side, and it's going to be, like, not everybody is going to go on there.
I had to replace one of my Beetles, I think under 400 plays.
Yeah,
I open it up and there's like a shitload of powder all
It's
over
a
one side.
Desmere 88.
I look and it's just destroyed.
yeah, the only.
You must know him.
Oh,
Desmere 88?
oh, that's Melissa.
Ah. Hey, Melissa. Oh, I got lucky on that one.
I got some pretty substantial issues with my turtles.
Yeah.
That was the only one. Stern actually took that back and spent a month at the factory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think my distributor gave me a Avengers to play in the meantime, but I took it for a month.
Oh!
Damn it! That's what it is.
Hopefully you're having fun in Arizona, or some kind of fun. I remember it's some medical related thing, apparently. Yeah, over by Max's shoulder. There you go. Oh, Goku, I feel like Turtles is crazy hard.
Oh, that game.
So fast.
I love the
The
game.
ass kicker.
That game only lasted a few months. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. But
I
yeah,
actually really like
yeah.
Turtles a lot. It's a butt kicker, but when you get going on it,
Yeah.
it feels pretty nice.
I've only played it a couple of times. The last time was at MGC. They had was in the tournament section there.
I haven't cleared my glasses.
Kevin, you're hoping to have Kevin Eastman sign your translate at Comic-Con. Nice.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, still clean.
Yeah. The cleaner. I gotta get all the smudges out, yeah. Normally would wash them, but I
All right.
totally forgot.
Mark sent it to win it now.
Alright, I can see a little bit better.
I think this game is all about like shot and then recovery, shot and recovery. Right. Versus like that's the difference with older games in general, because there isn't clean difference to the flipper. So unlike ones where you have ramps where it returns it down.
That's a good point. It's like, when the skateball's got that left side.
It's such a small, like lower playfield section too. You just hit and it's going to reflect and try to go to the outlet.
Yup. having the pop bumpers so close to the flippers versus normally they would be up in the top corner.
I like unique top bumpers.
Yeah.
So.
See, I told you it was glasses.
Wow, Mark, it was the glasses.
Told ya.
We thought you were bullshitting us.
Oh shit, maybe I gotta give me that glass cleaner.
Everybody,
That's sprayed
Max
in
is
your
spraying his
mouth.
eyes. Max is like, let me clean my eyeballs here.
Told ya. There we go. Now they're clean. Oh yeah.
What's your favorite early sound, Steve?
You see that? Backhanded that inline drop. Just gotta do a little backhand so it rolls up the flipper.
a little bit.
Yep.
Such a great era. I like skateball. That was the Paragon, yeah, Paragon. I mean, just for aesthetics, like metal. Yeah, definitely crazy here, but yeah, skateball is just fun, you know, for that era.
So many. Just to pick one. It's hard to just pick one. Depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
Beat Paracord is pretty
Yeah, I like a lot of the other places, you know, it's like Jungle, Pharaoh.
You play solar player? Oh, you have to play that for upper playfield.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of early upper playfields.
Oh, for sure, Goku. Yeah. And a lot of times.
Yeah, that's me right there.
Backhand the shot.
Need that Windex?
Yeah.
To recover it on the same flipper. I know that there's a pop-up video out there where he's showing like the tap pass, which I feel like is, if you don't have that down, that could be more dangerous than what I just did. I would rather do a safer backhand and go after the drops.
So ultimately, though, it's just getting the legs and already down, right? This one.
yeah, I mean, and then collecting bonus.
Yeah.
So you can hit them and still not get that much bonus. It's just the multiplier, so it's
That shooter lane that you hit can be really lucrative.
getting those down and then the left bangs.
You won, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Told
give
you
me
it was
that,
the
give me that glass cleaner.
Spray it all over you. God, it's so
It's
good.
good luck. God. It's gonna be a record number of games played in a single stream, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Goku. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh my god. Wah, wah. getting better, not worse.
It's a combination of how many beers go down and. Ooh. I think this game is all about kind of slow down the ball as much as you can.
In my 20s, I was always better at darts and pool after a couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh, they being flash room.
It is. Look at that. You barely have a combined 100,000.
Oh! Dang it.
Hot dog.
Oh, yummy hot dog.
Take it apart and go.
Come on.
Right out.
I didn't even tell my new game story. Got a new game. What'd you get? This week. I got Stern Lightning. Picked it up in middle of nowhere, Illinois. No, it's kind of down by Peoria. It's a small town north of Peoria. So it was actually thanks to a fan of the stream, Outlane Pinball. He sent me the ad for Halloween. Coincidentally, it was in like almost the same location, a little further south.
There you go.
There you go, nice. So I happened to be driving that way for work anyway, and so he sent me the ad. I was like, I glanced at it quickly. I saw that the cosmetics were good, but it was a project game, and so I messaged the guy, and I was like, I'm gonna be pretty close. I got my truck. Unfortunately, I wasn't planning on buying a game, so I didn't bring a cart or tools or anything. He's like, well, I have, what do you need? And it's like,
Aren't you
like,
always planning to buy a game, Dave?
right. I should just have the tools.
Every time you've been
You never know. You never know. Right.
Yeah, the last couple times he's traveled or we're on vacation,
Well-
home with a game.
Well, see that when I went to North Carolina, I didn't have my truck. So now, from now on, I'm taking my damn truck to North Carolina.
Yeah.
I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Something's gonna come up. Jack Daniels, what's going on, man? Greetings. How's life? You know that Mark recently, well, not that recently, but Mark got a Hot Wheels himself.
Yep.
Got a Hot Wheels. So, yeah, Jack Daniels has some cool 3D printed mods that are up on Thingiverse that anybody can print out. So he's got the bad guy is like why am I thinking it's Derek-Do, but it's not. It's a Valhalla guy. The mad scientist is his tower. And then he's got like the pizza factory that you can print
For what game?
for Hot Wheels.
Oh.
I don't have a printer though.
I have a printer.
I'll have to look at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got pretty affordable, huh?
Hey, I think 71 700 plays, the deluxe. So I think it's a pretty good deal. Just they plugged it in and they
Rich
never set the game
Retro,
up.
how's it going?
So it had a few issues and it made it really shitty to play.
Oh, Draven, that's right.
all the drop targets were too high. So when they would drop, they didn't go fast enough over, they hit it and roll back. The bottom
Oh, I tell
ring
ya,
was
that
loose.
Hot Wheels right
Every time
ramp,
the ball would hit
it is
would come down
definitely
and just
skinny.
lift up.
but I mean, it's nice when you nail it.
So that was just
When
dead up
you
there.
need to nail that ramp, that's when you just
The
can't
motor
hit
up
the
on
damn
top
thing.
was too
Save
high.
your life.
Anytime you come around, it would fly up. So I had to lower that.
Especially when you,
adjustments.
Yeah. And then the right flipper would go dead.
Oh.
Because the
especially when you
adjustment
have
was off on
that
Interesting.
trick
So you go flip it,
T-Rex
it would just drop sometimes.
built up on that ramp. It's worth a lot. Poor dog, what's going on?
They had a,
Yeah, I think
they had a long time. They only had 700 plays on that thing.
I think Drew's a Scooby fan. He's totally getting Scooby-Doo. Just not telling anybody.
Nope, not happening.
I'm getting Scooby-Doo.
Are you?
Yeah. The
Oh, it
hell?
looks great.
I gotta wash my glasses again.
Really?
The more dicks, the better. That's why I got Quicksilver. This guy was just full of dicks.
Oh my god, the dick machine.
Right? That's all that Nick is talking about in the Buffalo video podcast.
Yeah, he's rough
like
on
it's
Spooky.
yeah, it's got 2 dicks on the play field. It's like, hey, you know what? Dicks are a part of pinball. Believe it or not, it's been going on for years.
It's part of art in general.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dicks are art.
That's right. Ah, awesome. First root beer float. Nice. You gotta put some booze in the float. It is Friday after all.
It's Friday.
But no, I'm excited for Scooby-Doo. It's gonna be a while before I get mine. I'm sure I'll have plenty of time or chances to play it before I actually see one here, but that's okay.
MGC will be playing it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, they said they'll have it for sure at Texas and I assume MGC too. So, but it's okay. Give them a chance to work out the bugs. I'm at just over 1,000 in the production run. So, you know, I think.
What made you choose?
No.
What made you choose Scooby-Doo?
Oh, I mean, it's very much Alice Cooper like. It's Alice
You still have
Cooper.
your Alice Cooper? Yeah.
It's I think Alice Cooper's one of the best.
I agree.
It's
Alice Cooper's great.
it's the shots are tight.
Yeah.
I would say they're tighter than even Houdini.
Sure. I can see that.
But I mean the rules are pretty fun. I like the music, obviously, and the art is really cool, and all of that. Like it fits the nostalgia criteria. It I felt like it was an easier, more approachable Alice Cooper because you can. It's more like a split level thing where you got a big ramp that you can get up there easily.
Fair enough.
And so it's not like, you know, I feel like Alice Cooper, you gotta sometimes fight to get up there, like really be accurate with their shots or it's death. And this one just seems more approachable. I don't know.
You're obviously a Scooby-Doo fan.
Yeah, and it's like if you see one episode of Scooby-Doo, they all like the plot line lends itself to pinball very well. You know what's gonna happen. It's the same every single episode. They like
met somebody.
like two or three characters, and one of them is their suspects, right? And then they spread out, search for clues, and then they
Hey, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
yeah, Shaggy and Scooby, they stumble upon the bad guy. They run around, they do their thing,
Yeah.
and then they set a trap.
No, I like the episode idea because, like, you know, another speed you can 20, right? Like, the way they did that, oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
You know, because you're playing the episode.
Yeah.
So I really do dig that.
Well, you could see they showed screenshots of the screen, the LCD screen, and it's a map. And the original, yes, yep. So you're gonna go to each one, and then this is the monster, and you're gonna go to, you know, so it's probably gonna follow a similar path.
Are you and I the only ones playing this game?
For this one, yeah.
So, yeah, I think it makes sense. I think this is their first Bash toy that they've ever put in a game.
Yep.
So, and dicks
the
or not,
Dragon Tower.
the apron lock is a good use of the space. I've never seen that done before, so that
No,
I felt
it's
like
unique for sure.
I felt like that was the only thing that we've ever seen before with the apron is like Flintstones, where the ramp was kind of built into it.
Sure,
But you know,
the ball.
right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, underneath here is just it's hiding a ball trough. But in modern games, the ball trough is under the playfield. So otherwise, there's really
Yeah,
nothing
and
used here.
Guns N' Roses Collector's Edition has that
Dragon
Dragon
Tower.
Come on.
Yeah, so it's either right here in the outlane or it's actually under the apron. There's
Oh.
a physical ball lock only in the Collector's Edition.
Oh, okay.
So you don't see it much because obviously there's not a lot of those out there.
Yeah.
Huh. You have
I have an LE.
okay. Yeah, you got quite a collection. I have to come check out your basement.
Time, man. It's ready to go and full of drinks and ready for people.
And that's where your recording studio is? Or
Yeah, I haven't really built that out yet, but
Okay.
but yeah, we will be
Okay.
down there eventually.
But that's you record at your house though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little bar for $50 a couple weeks ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, I wish I had just a little more room, but I may do.
Well, you got a couple of mics, right?
Yep, that's all you need. A couple mics and a couple drinks
Perfect.
and a couple dicks.
Well, I mean, there's things that I've wanted to talk about on your show for a long time. Like when I heard your episode with Tim Lee and
Jonathan Hall.
yeah, on like what's value in pinball.
Yes.
And I was getting so upset because you're talking about new games, and I was like, guys, like
There's lots of games out there.
there's lots of games out there, and like what constitutes value is like bang for your buck. So if someone came to you that knows nothing about pinball, I want to get a game that it's got a lot of stuff to do, but my budget is this, right? Then the conversation is different versus, you know, if no one is going to come to you for their very first pinball game and say, I have $8,000 to spend. You're going to have clues on what it costs, even if they have lots of money. They might,
a couple $1,000 maybe.
right, because they're gonna have a perspective of like what a pool table costs or what an arcade game costs or something like that. And they also have the mindset of my kids are gonna play this for maybe a month and then they're gonna get bored of it. Like, you know, you gotta consider that fact when purchasing, you know.
Well, and that's the perspective I wanted, but you got to realize my friends are drunken idiots, so they go off on tangents about. You hear that, Tim Lee and John Hall? Are you out there? Are you listening? I love you guys, but you're drunken
That's why I
idiots
went and got a Hot
like me.
Wheels, because it's best bang for the buck for the price.
Well,
and that's-
for brand new,
brand new
yeah.
game. You can't beat
So
that.
okay, so while we're talking about this, Dave, and yeah, we were talking about games up to $3,500. What do you recommend?
For up to 35, I would.
That's hard.
I would actually. It's quite easy. I would actually look at seriously look at some Sega games. and Data East games, because those are the ones where you're gonna get like the most amount of rules and multi-ball and ramps and all that stuff.
Last Action Hero you can still get for less than $4 grand.
Yeah, Last Action Hero is a great game. It's packed with stuff. Yep, it's packed with things to do.
And Lethal Weapon 3 is
Lethal
still
Weapon
one of the
3.
most underrated games. I don't
Yep,
think anybody's seen
Lethal
it.
Weapon 3 is a
Right,
great
you see it
one.
around a lot.
You do.
So it's
And
good.
They're readily available.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure that, listening to Joe Pesci for hours on end.
But you can get a
Okay,
pin.
Okay.
You can get a pin soundboard.
Correct.
And hey, Alain, I was just talking about you. I mentioned about the lightning I got this week. I don't think I finished the story. It got off on a tangent, but anyway. So we're talking about value in pinball, and yeah, definitely the Sega, the Data East, stuff from the '90s is a good
you
bang
can get
for.
almost every game. There's really not a.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
That's probably the most
And
expensive.
that's just because you got.
It's just the
collectors.
theme.
Yeah.
I had one for a while, but I ended up selling it because there wasn't a whole lot to do, and it's my wife's favorite theme. But she was like, "Ooh, wedding money." It's like, so it went out the door.
Yeah, Last Action Hero was my first game, and I still miss it sometimes. Yeah, it's just fun. Dave, careful on this machine.
I know.
There's so many more
Ah.
features on it.
I had the extra
Yeah,
ball
I mean,
right
it's just-
there.
Multi-balls free.
Yep, and you got the cool crane. I mean, it's
shaker.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, there's several
Very
more
rare
involved
to
in that.
have.
You'll have to play. Mine has a pin soundboard in it, which really changes the game, like the feel of it. So. But yeah, I think GoldenEye is a great Sega. Batman Forever's got a lot of stuff going on in that game. Baywatch has got a lot of stuff going on.
X-Files.
Yeah, that one's a little harder to find. It's rare, But it's like the poor man's finger magic kind of thing.
What is that?
X-Files, they say it's the poor man's theater of magic, just like Last Action Hero is the poor man's Addams Family. Basically, hit the ramp and scoop, get in the mode. But there's cool stuff to do in the mode. If you play it how it's intended, it's...
Like what you can stack into like a multi-ball.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, for sure, Lane. So
Poor man's Addams Family, really?
yeah, ramp, scoop.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough.
And yeah, because you can start not all the modes. Some of them make you play them or kind of or something. But if you really wanted to get to the whatever it's called, the final Wizard mode,
Oh my god.
that's what you would do. But it was fun. We had Dalton Pinball. He's a really good competitive player. When we were, he was nice enough to come on the stream when we were playing and like give us the tournament strategy. He's like, all you need to do is do this, this, and this. Like spell Last Action Hero, and then you go after.
Oh, you get like the 6-ball.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then it's like a time thing, and then you gotta get into the pots and like.
Wait, is this like a mode? It's not on the playfield or anything?
But there's a trick to getting, because the pots will randomize the mode that the scoop will give you. But if you go to the right scoop, it's going to the magnet will grab the lit thing and move it to one of the Last Action or Hero lit inserts. And then you can smack the scoop to get those lit faster. Anyway, he was nice to show us the strategy. And then, of course, executing it, we're not the best players ever. So he's like, hit this and this. Like,
You're like,
God, you guys
okay.
suck. Come on here.
Straight down the middle.
Yeah. But yeah, the lightning game, I feel like, yeah, the cosmetics are good.
Vodka, I think.
On the outside,
Yeah, vodka.
there's some corrosion and stuff on the inside because it wasn't stored fantastic. So that'll require some extra work to clean that up, but yeah, this is the second time I've owned a Lightning, and the first time I didn't really give it a whole lot of chance for, like, I understood how to get multi-ball, but I didn't really take the time to understand all the rules. And I think I had other games that came up, and
So brings up a question. I heard a podcast recently. What's the most amount of times you bought a single title?
I've owned, I think 3 Jungle Lords and 3 Centaurs. 3 Jungle Lords, 3 Centaurs.
Like working? You
No.
Or they were projects?
Yeah, like I've never actually had a Jungle Lord that I've had in my collection.
That was working?
No, I had it in a project pile, and then somebody wanted it, and I ended up selling it. So it just didn't work out.
Can we go shopping with the graveyard when we're done? I dragged one home with me tonight.
Well, the last one was actually the red cabinet one that Daryl has. And so that story was, there was this consignment estate sale place in Milwaukee that had solar fire. And so I showed up, and Daryl was standing in the fucking parking lot when they were about to open the door. I was like, God.
I want to be the only pinball guy here.
It's like, son of a bitch. Yeah. So I go in there, and they had Solar Fire and they had Black Knight, and one other game. And so we go in there and we're looking at it, you know, and it's up in the air. It's like it was separate the head, and it's so question mark of like what the inside looked like or anything.
Sure.
And so the guy wanted a certain amount, and Daryl was there first, and so I was like, well, you know, you have first dibs. And he's like, oh, you know, what do you have for, you know, cheaper value? Because I'll you know, relinquish my first dibs, let you buy this, and then I could buy whatever else. And so that's how we got the Jungle Lord. So I had to give up that, but I didn't really care if I had a red cabinet or not. I mean, I knew that, like, if I wanted to find a Jungle Lord tomorrow, I probably could, because they made a ton of them. So
Yeah, I think a lot of these games pretty readily available.
but yeah, Solar Fire they didn't make very many of, and that's one. If I, like, there's either that or beat him up. No, I wouldn't have done that.
It is a strategy though.
But yeah, it was, the Solar Fire was a bunch of fun. Actually, Daryl ended up getting the Jungle Lord working pretty quickly. Solar Fire needed like a bunch of stuff going through. Like, we just get it working.
And if you want to see Solar Fire being worked on right now, check out Mark's Basement Arcade.
Yeah.
You can see Dave pulling the MPU out of it.
Yeah, so I'll have to post the link and well, I think most of the people watching the stream, but it's Mark's Basement Arcade on YouTube. Let's check that out. I definitely went through. There's a post on there for Williams 3 through 7.
Yeah, that I'm gonna make a video for next week, and that one's gonna be tagged onto that one. I'm not gonna make a separate video. I'm just gonna let them right to that other video. That's a long video too, but you get to see how to entirely redo your board too.
Right. Yeah, that's useful for any Williams game. So don't take shortcuts.
No.
Gotta do those connectors. Get that stuff done. Otherwise, you're gonna chase the tail later.
Yep, just ask Drew. Drew's gonna do a certain point, then he's chasing his tail for weeks.
No, it's all good. But there's stuff that will be head scratchers. But you know, it's fun to kind of research it and like learn how the thing works. And like when it becomes easier. But I would say the last issue that you had on pinball. Switch matrix issues can be a son of a bitch to figure out because you might have several diodes that are bad. It could be a switch is rounding out and you're not seeing it. Short issues are really tough to find. I was chasing one for months on alien stuff.
No.
And I'm the one that caused it.
Sure.
It was literally like junk inside the general illumination socket, like wax and crap built up in there. Like you didn't really put it out good. And so it was like draining and it like burn up. If I stuck a 20 amp fuse in there, it would burn it like that.
And how did you diagnose that?
Well, you basically have to take the power off of the different strands from the power, the ground. Everybody calls it ground braid, but it's actually power braid. And then you
So there's usually like,
yeah, and then you test the resistance of each socket, and you compare that if you get a higher resistance in the socket, something's going on.
oh, because it should be fun, pretty
It should be
linear.
nothing because so something's happening.
You're checking that resistance power on or
Power off. It's just connectivity through that.
And then you and I were having that conversation about rectifier boards, which I am going to swap that out.
On skateball.
Yeah.
I would say that for any valley or any stern, 100% of the time,
Just get it.
always replace it because those bridges, they're just. First of all, the board is usually already burned up, and those bridges are way underpowered with what wires.
Did that cause a switch matrix issue?
No.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Usually it's the capture the diodes.
No, I know that the diode part, that's Dave's been helping me with a lot, but
I got that on my other Flight 2000.
Yeah, Outlay.
Random.
Max is pretty amazing.
Phantom Nikon about it.
I just played your ball.
What's that?
I just played your ball.
That's fine. You're good. I wasn't gonna blow it up.
DQ.
Yep, I'm out. That's okay. I think I got Dave about 1,000 more points than
We
you
were
would have got.
yakking and I got distracted.
Yeah, that happens often. I mean,
But I would say of games to work on, I feel like the early Valley and Stern are probably one of the easier ones, and then maybe Williams. And then if you get better at proficient, like then you can start to get into the Gottliebs because
some people just swear off.
Oh yeah, the last Gottlieb I bought, he was technician going around to people's houses like that's his full-time job. He's like, I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time to do it. They're not worth a whole lot of money. So now he gives me jobs.
Golly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Williams board sets are definitely more complicated than Valley and the Stearns.
Anything that's MPU 100 or 200, those are the easiest to work on.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can see what's going on. Kind of the board's very simple.
Well, and worst case scenario, I mean, there are reproduction
I got something not
boards.
bad at Flash Burger.
There's reproduction
Just 'cause I
boards
clean my
available
glasses.
for
Well,
them.
sure. I have a process,
They
Dave. This is what I
gradually
do.
go up
I
after.
get a game, right? Like a Valley or Stern.
Mm-hmm.
I have a problem. I pull the board out. I do some random soldering. I fuck it up even more. Then I go to the internet and I buy a board. I put in board. Problem solved.
Did you try hitting it with a rock?
Yes, I tried that while I was soldering.
Perfect. Just in addition to soldering.
Yes.
So
Yeah. You burn it a little bit. Go all the way through the board.
Smash it with a rock.
Smash it with a rock. And then you go to the internet and you buy
You
yourself.
gotta turn your
And
soldering
then
iron.
repeat.
Yes. Rinse and repeat. Well,
You install it and then smash it with the rock again.
You gotta make sure your soldering iron's at 1100 though.
Oh my
Just
god.
so you melt the board a little quicker.
melt those pads, get everything.
Get the chip to bubble right on the
Yeah,
other side.
For sure, Outlay, and I think the art package on this is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've gotten very proficient on play fields, but board work, I'm still.
Probably not
Still
the
working on
best
You gotta like a
Valley
solder
ever,
sucker.
but
I do. Well,
I do like
want
all the stuff that's going
a,
on. It really captures what's going on in the movie.
I got one of those Uras, Era, desoldering station.
Yeah.
So I've been working with it. It's okay. Like doing the connectors and stuff. That's easy, obviously. The pins or whatever. But my sorcerer, I had an issue with recently.
Oh, it's
and-
funny that you say the connectors are easy, because that's like the
Well,
thing
it's
that
tedious, but
scares
yeah.
people the most.
No, see, I'm okay doing it. It's easy. Anyways, so I fried one of the pop bumper circuits, right? What it was a transistor. So I desoldered a transistor. I put in a new transistor. Still the same. But then I realized I must have fried the 7 C connector, right? I've never done this. So as I'm trying to get this thing off, I can see the pads coming up. This is the original board. And anyways, I managed to get it soldered back in. I put it back in, no change. Right? It didn't make anything worse. I just didn't. I sent it off to Chris Hibbler, and he fixed it all.
Did you watch one of Chris's videos?
No.
I was just seeing the hurricane board I sent to him.
Oh really? I was really pleasantly surprised that he sent that video back, puts it up on YouTube, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool. But yeah, he put in the new, he had to put in new sockets.
There's-
Hurricane that I had, they wrapped all the GI all the way up around the back of the board. That looked like the alien creature was attached
Oh
to the board.
really? Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with sending out boards to experts. I've done that
Yeah.
several times in the past, and it's you get some good people that can work on it. Then you get it back in good working condition.
Yeah. Well, like I
So-
said, he literally makes a YouTube video, puts it up, and yeah, the thing's flawless now. And, no, I'm totally cool with that because
I did that with my cyclone board too. I sent them because what is it, a PIA error or something like that. Everybody always says it's never that. It's always something else. So he purposely did it, and he goes, "This is a PIA error or whatever." And look, I pulled the chip out, and it is bad. It's there. Because he had me do a couple tests on it, and he goes, "Yeah, it's the chip." He goes, "I know everybody says do this, this, and that." He goes, "But if you did this, and it's still the same thing, it's a chip." So I sent it out to him, and he goes, "Very nice board. This board has never, ever been touched by anybody."
that's amazing.
Yeah, for a cyclone,
Yeah, for
it's never been touched.
for a game that's that old.
Yeah.
Come on.
He goes, "It was nice working on this. 'Cause nobody's molested it, anything."
Oh yeah, 'cause, you know, most of the time you see them over at the trace line, you know.
Upgraded it right away. I plugged it in. And
Yeah, yeah, no, that's great.
Oh my god.
That's not bad.
No.
Not bad.
That was just before they all started going stupid crazy.
Is that wild? It's just
Yeah.
like,
It's like my hurricane. If I would have held on to that for another 6 months, I'd probably get another 1,000 out of it.
I know.
But I sold it for I think 29.
yeah, that 6 to 12 month period after COVID started
Yeah.
was like just wild. I think we're finally starting to see some because I mean, you know, I was like pricing out so many people.
On
I feel
well, on
like-
everything,
I feel like
really.
everything was correcting itself with more like laughing faces up on Facebook
Yes,
for
yes.
prices. Like before then, like it was like,
Yeah,
like
everyone's
what,
like,
like what
okay,
is,
this is the
like what
price.
is the, like is this bad?
No, you're right. Because people were just flat out paying it.
Yeah, but I felt like once I saw those popping up a little bit more often, I was like, okay, nature is correcting itself again.
Yeah. And I know a few middle class guys, like they would buy, you know, 5, 6 new games a year. And now they're just like, I'm either gonna go pro with a new Stern or I'm out altogether. Because, you know, the Stern Pro's only about $100, a couple $100. But all those, you know, the premiums have gone up.
Damn it.
$grand in a span of a year or something.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like the pro is really all you need.
Correct.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess then it depends on how much you really want the premium.
Well, and that's the question. Like James Bond, for instance, is Bond on a wand worth, you know, in a physical ball lock worth $3,000? You know, that's the question you need to ask. And most people would say no.
I got the collector's edition Scooby, just because the art package.
It's very cool.
Well, the cabinet. Once you see the standard and the blood stuff, you're like, why the hell would you get anything else like this?
No, it is really cool art. There's still less than 10K.
Well, like when I felt like those
Yeah, dude,
that cabinet. No. I felt like the cabinet art on the lower models, like this is laughable. This does not look good at all. I know it's a measure, but like I think they weren't even trying. Like make it as terrible looking as possible to push as many people.
Force up, so.
Well,
Yeah.
once again, I know that talking about James Bond again. Like, I know that license seemed to be hard to work with, but that Dr. No cabinet, like it's
like
yeah, because it's so yellow and so I get it, it's the movie poster, but
yeah, I don't know.
It's just not as shitty as Zeppelin.
not many things are. Speaking of which, I saw a Zeppelin Pro today for $5,500.
Yeah.
That's talk about a signs of the time, right? Like, here you got this, still a pretty hot market, and yeah, I would love to see those Stern Pro prices.
Well, I mean, I love Led Zeppelin fan. I wish
absolutely.
the game would have been.
Game didn't suck ass.
Could have been so much better.
And that's the thing, because there's so
I played
many
that
good
free at MGC and I felt like they owed me money for playing it.
Hey Gary,
Yeah.
reach into your pocket.
Yeah, you owe me $1 for me playing it.
Well, I think
They didn't even bring any last year.
I remember taking non-pinball people to Blainebrook in Minnesota, and it was
It's
cool.
getting worse.
I thought but for people that don't play all the time, they really do see that value. And when you have to stick $1 into a game and you're done in like 2 seconds, they feel they got cheated, you know. Which I'm sure that was probably something with Flash Gordon, right? They put money in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, back in the day, you put in a quarter
Right.
or whatever.
So they're probably like, well, fuck this game. I'm not sticking any money into it. It's-
You know, someone else was talking about that on a podcast too, exactly for these operators now. Like, if you have a bunch of games on like in a single place, right? Sure, you should have some setup card because if you have tournament players come in there, right? But they said, you know, they brought up a good point. Maybe you should have like a sign that says, hey, this game's set up a little easier for beginners. Like, you do the pinball,
Right.
you know, like just to try to, you know, attract some more people.
Well,
But then you're going to get the pros that are going to be on there and
Well-
sit on the game for 45 minutes.
But they were saying those, and you're a pro. Speak to this, Max.
Well.
But you wouldn't play that game very long then, right? Because I mean, you'd be like, it's boring or whatever. You move on.
If
to the
it's
next
too
one.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
Right.
not.
That was the point. But now someone new
But
comes
there's
along.
there's a market for both, and
Yeah,
so I
that's
was
the
gonna
point, yes.
say like
Well, I think that's why having like classic games on location would be a good thing because usually the rule sets are easier, and the art packages are usually
Yeah,
pretty cool too and
but-
eye-catching.
But let's pick a non-licensed one. Like like Dick Silver over here, right?
right.
yeah.
So you got Dick Silver. Your casual noob isn't gonna come up to this game.
I mean, possibly. I mean, it's
They like dicks, maybe.
I mean, it sticks out from the norm
No,
from what they
you're right.
usually see.
You're right.
Like
Alien-
like
Alien
the
dicks.
fact that it's an older game is almost like an attraction.
No, I'm with you. Like I said, we're pinball people, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, I guess to
take your
differentiate
brain out of
that.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, I like my wife. Like I said, she wants nothing to do with pinball,
Yeah.
and you know, I always take like, you know, she'll comment on different things, and she does comment on all the things on it.
I mean, like maybe further advertising the price, like
Correct.
this is just like
This is a
50
quarter
cents or
or
this is
whatever,
like
yeah.
a quarter,
But
but
it's just a,
yeah, because I mean it's just on the card, which people usually don't come up with on the card. So I mean maybe having like a sign.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It says, hey, this is an easier game. It's set up for beginners. You know, because it's advertising, it's marketing, right? If you want to get more people in the pinball. But I know my wife went up to a Star Wars Pro vacation.
Well, you know that they've actually done that for years.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
it's-
still like
it's
they're not going to get like the multiplier aspect of it. Like
You know
the
that
rules.
pinball companies have been actually doing that for years. A lot of Rally games, Sega games. There's like a novice mode. So if you step up to GoldenEye, you can pick normal or novice, and basically what it is like guaranteed gameplay time.
Yeah.
So
Easier
Gotham
multi-ball.
System 3's had this too, where you can set it up in guaranteed gameplay. So if the operator can set it for the minimum, like they have to be able to play this game for 2 minutes
yeah.
or something, right?
Sure.
And then that way the novice player doesn't feel cheated out of their dollar.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you just
But-
have a time limit.
And there might already be something on Modern Sterns because honestly, the service menu is all adapted from Sega. They might still have that in there, like gameplay time. So it's just really operators need to. One, I feel like Stern. It's been very lackluster. Their service menu has not evolved with the game. And
Who's
it's
got
not
a good service menu is America.
well. I know.
I love that service menu.
And I'm not just saying that because I worked there for a while, but it really is one of the best service menus out there. Just to be. Or I think that's Tim Lee.
That's it, man.
What's going on? You're finally following me, Tim?
What's up, Timmy?
Thank you for the follow. He's gonna unfollow me.
Tim, are your ears burning? I was just talking about my drunk, stupid friends. Ouch.
No, but so I wonder if that is in modern Sterns, but really, Stern, you gotta work on your service menu.
Stern, are you listening?
You have an LCD screen. Why does it go to dot matrix? when you go
No,
into your-
you're right. It's
Why?
It's on one hand, it's kind of cool because it's like a throwback, but on the other hand, you're like, yeah, why? Like, you know,
No,
this LCD.
no, they ported it over from Sega or Data East.
Yeah, and they never changed it.
No, it's
Yeah.
why? Just make something better.
I mean, I don't understand why they did that because they made Spike. Okay, fine. Then they made Spike 2. Why did they like?
I don't know.
Hey, we want you to make a new service menu.
Well,
That's a good
just
point.
something that's like, think about it. Like, look at your Apple phone and everything. It's all about user,
Interface,
yeah, and like how you're working with the thing.
Well, look at that switch matrix on Jersey Jack. You know, when you put it on your screen, it has the whole switch matrix.
Yeah, American has that too.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, just why make it easier? You know, you talk about like helping out the operator. Make it easier.
Yeah, like that switch matrix menu where it will tell me this switch hasn't been hit.
Yep.
It just shows right up.
No
Then I can
worries,
just go and
Tim.
touch the switch and
I
I'm like,
know.
oh yeah, it does work. It's just I haven't hit it.
It could have been. You might have been following TurboGrafx 7, and I got made my own channel and everything, and it can be confusing because I stream on Buffalo too. It's like
Dave, you're a pinball whore.
I know.
All over the place.
stream for Buffalo, stream for myself.
Hey, you don't have
Stream
your
on
own
OnlyFans.
Facebook. You don't have your own Facebook yet.
I know. I was
Yeah.
I was thinking of just like porting over the TurboGrafx group, just making that. The
Just
name.
change the name.
Yeah, just change the name.
Sorry, Ryan.
Well, actually, he was fine with that. I've just been lazy and haven't done
Cool. That's Outland.
What's in that?
Once in a while, we can yank Ryan away from being a dad for a bit.
It didn't take him that long. I thought it was going to be a quick time when he was on the stream.
Oh, no.
Like a month afterwards.
He's itching. He's like Dave Chappelle. Like,
Oh, you guys streaming?
yeah,
You want to talk pinball for a little bit?
Yeah. Hey, I'm sick of talking to my kids about Barbies or whatever.
Yeah.
Talk about some pinball.
it's like I'm sick of Paw Patrol and.
Is that a beard?
That's like Ian. I'll call Ian, his daughter's 4. I'm like, what you doing? He's like, playing Barbies,
Well, you gotta get out and be an adult. Well, I guess kind of adult toys. Always fun stuff, though. I think it's a good outlet. Streaming is,
yes. This is like one of the
talk about whatever the heck we want. It doesn't have to be pinball.
When I started getting into pinball pretty heavy, my wife said, she goes, oh, this will be over in about 6 months. I said, okay. And now we're, 8 years later or whatever. And every once in a while, I'll just look at her and be like, you think I'm done with pinball yet? And she just shakes her head and walks away.
Do you know why that is? Why it lasts so long? Well, because there's so many aspects, different things
tell
to get
people
into
that,
it.
exactly.
Because it's not. I mean,
That
there's
explains.
right. There's so many people that have not even explored into the depths of it. Like they might have 1 or 2 games, but they're like on an island. on their own. They don't know what pinside is. They don't know, anything outside of their world. But once they get exposed, like I didn't know what the heck streaming was before I moved to Wisconsin, and then it opened up to a whole other world.
Yes.
But there's streaming people that they don't go on necessarily the pinside, or there's Facebook groups that don't really interact on pinside, and so there's still like even smaller groups yet
Let's
that
put some more of these up.
it's just we think of I guess once you join on Pinside, you think that that's like the encompassing everyone. But when I worked with American, there were tons of people that bought games that had no clue what Pinside was whatsoever.
Oh, because you'd ask them about it and be like, hey, have you...
Well, because they want to learn more things about it, and like how do I, get educated on, like, not only
I grabbed 50
maintenance,
of those from Pinfest.
not only
Like
maintenance,
about
but like get connected with, like, if I want to join a league or I want to, do some tournaments, or and that's like, because you can get into the social aspect of streaming, of tournament play, of game restoration.
It's like art appreciation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of different things that you can do, just to expand
No, it is
upon
unique that way.
And and honestly, you don't have to own a single game to enjoy.
community.
Yeah, exactly. So there's tons of people that come to the
Yeah.
tournaments and play, and Max, you don't. Yeah. I think you have.
I've owned
Yeah.
one game here and there,
Yeah.
but it's,
Max and Sheldon, I'm always just like, wow.
but they're accessible, so you don't have to own
No,
a game.
that's
I mean,
what's
it's,
cool.
That's
it's probably less cost effective that way, because if you have a game, you can
but
easily sell it.
that's one
I don't
thing
know
that
for it.
it's one thing that you gotta talk about, right? So if you're talking to somebody that wants to get into pinball, they need to look at what do they want to do. If they're not comfortable with doing maintenance and taking care of it themselves, or they're afraid that their kids aren't going to play it, or they're not going to play it, like, then location pinball is probably where you want to focus.
Yeah. Or like doing tournaments so you get to meet people so they can fix your game.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So I mean, it's expanding your horizons so that you have the full.
Oh,
Daryl.
Dimly, I totally forgot about that. I should have introduced Drew as the worst pinball player, and
Yeah, you're right. Drew does suck at pinball.
that I totally failed on that. But I thought I would take the high road and just introduce him as Drew of the Corbin podcast.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, no
Thanks.
worries. It's not about how well you play, it's about how much fun you're having. And honestly, going to tournaments, especially local tournaments, or even leagues, it's just a fantastic way to network and not only make friends, but like you're finding out, oh yeah, I got such and such game, or like I got other stuff coming in, and this is on the chopping block. Like that's where you can start to find deals, because you hear about it word of mouth. People would much rather sell stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the buddy rate.
Something locally.
Same way.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, so I actually restored a playfield for one. So a buddy of mine has 3 Paragons that, so I restored like all 3 of those playing fields. And so, eventually I'll get one.
So
I think.
So I'm putting out some feelers today. So a working World Cup soccer, Paragon, that's assuming that working.
Oh, that you're looking at mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you pay?
Valley World Cup soccer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so out of tune with what things cost now. Like I feel
Between
like
World Cup and what?
Well, no, the guy has a World Cup soccer that's in good shape, and then a
feel like
Paragon that's
it's
complete
World
but
Cup
not
of
working.
Yeah, I guess those are 2 completely different games. I mean, World Cup
No,
is
he's selling it
great.
as a package.
Huh? Oh, okay.
4.5, 5K.
Well, that's a
World Cup?
weird package to have.
Well, no,
I
no,
guess if
I've been
you're trying to
looking
go-
for him, and he just
Yeah.
I put him on
Oh,
the
okay.
inside. He just happened to reach out.
Okay.
He threw a number out, but I'm just curious.
Is that?
I haven't
that's
seen
all
any
right?
pictures yet.
World Cup, 4.5, 5Ks.
Yeah, some people are saying recently they might have paid like 4 or something, but yeah, they've been getting up there.
Okay.
It's a good game.
Yeah, no, I've always been a fan. That was kind of been on my baby list.
Here we go. It's probably, depending on the condition, maybe in the 2,000 to 3,000.
But not working.
Not working?
1,800.
I mean,
It's complete.
I would beat him up as much spot.
No, that's well, and that's where I'm going with it because, like I said,
If it was me behind it, it's 200 bucks.
Well, I mean, it's kind of weird that you'd be doing it as a package.
Well, no,
too.
because I did separate ads, wanted ads.
Oh.
So then he just reached out and said, hey,
Yeah,
I
but
have this,
both.
yeah, I have this World Cup soccer.
Yeah.
I have
Like
that
how-
Paragon."
how-
No, it's not that weird. So I was like, so I put out my
Push forward.
4 or 5 I was kind of looking for.
Where's it at?
It's right on the spinner.
No, he just
Oh.
randomly sent me a message and said, here you go, I got this screen.
Yeah.
That might be a,
You want this game? Well, you bet
Yeah.
you got mine with this.
Yeah, exactly.
that might be a slide the glass down. Here, let's do it.
Where's she still?
That's not moving.
Oh,
Right
wow.
on the spinner.
Yeah.
Just put it in the shooting lane or something. There you go.
What you get? What you get?
There, right.
Taste the rainbow. Those are all pretty chewy. Sometimes you're not sure what flavor.
Also, the roll one too, though.
Wait until you win. Yeah, name casino.
Bottle cap. One little itty packet. I like cola bottle caps. Those are my favorite.
For those watching the stream, they're working on the candy crane. Mark's cleaning house over there. I gotta get a picture of candy reach.
We'll have to have it just to get it all.
Sam Lee, this one's for you, buddy.
We'll have to have an all candy crane stream at some point.
But yes, challenging things to get.
Yeah, there's like, what, like 3 bottle caps in there?
There it is.
And I gotta miss the good parts. Though.
And I know now that suckers nobody likes.
Get their arm
3 bottle
everywhere.
caps.
Well, it depends.
Root beer.
Oh, for sure, nobody likes Tootsie Rolls.
I don't like them.
Nobody likes them. Like the last.
You should roll $5 bills.
The last tournament, like that reject it was filled with Tootsie Rolls. There's
Neo's good like them.
no, the Neo's kid, I think he's filtering those out. It's so funny. We had a league night. Neo's kid, he's like was filling up his pockets. He's like bulging out, right? I was like, "You want a bag?" And it's like, "Yeah." So he filled up the bag and then he went and filled up his pocket. He had all the grocery sacks full. But then, like, all the Tootsie Rolls were in the reject bin.
Neo finally told me he didn't need to play it no more.
Yeah. Shut it off, it's broken. Oh, it tilts.
I always have a pop. It's so dangerous. I've had so many that just died right there. It's just like, once it dies, it's just right down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take all this candy out and give it to the trick-or-treaters next year.
Yeah,
Just put all good stuff in there.
that's probably a good way to, like, cycle through it. Damn it.
And everybody just bring a small little bag of candy they like. Throw it in there. That way always will get eaten.
It's getting down there. I think I'll probably, it's probably not a bad idea. Just, like, Halloween's probably a good time to
Yeah.
take it out, refresh it. But, you know, with all 8, you know what I need to do? Is I need to give it to Daryl.
Yeah.
Daryl gets a lot more trick-or-treaters. He can get rid of it pretty quick. He said he had like hundreds of kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had maybe 30 kids.
I bought 30 or 40 booze bottles and put my business card up and hand out to the adults. And yeah, I think we barely got rid of those. Kind of Greenfield, you know, kind of outside Milwaukee. Like, you know, pretty.
Yeah, you're a
Populous area.
walkable thing.
Exactly. But yeah, we probably only had maybe 50 people coming through. You know, it's like it's just not like it used to be when we were kids, right?
Well, it's you know, they go to the subdivisions where, you know,
the bigger houses and
yeah, you can, so I remember growing up as a kid, because I lived in the country, and so no one's trick-or-treating out there, but we would go, like we had a piano teacher in town, and it was a perfect subdivision because it was literally donut shaped. Circle, little circle on the inside and outside circle. And so my mom could just go to the piano teacher's house because they were friends. And we would walk one circle, we'd check in, and then we'd go to the other circle and go around. And I was smart because I took 2 maths and I would go to the
All the way back.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Beating the system.
That's right. Oh, we got time for maybe 1 or 2 games, depending on how.
I mean, it's Flash Gordon, but you probably have like 6 more.
6 more
I was
games.
gonna say we played 100 already. Told you,
All right.
it's a record for streaming.
Here we go. Focus. Focus.
Somebody gotta rebuild the flippers.
Focus, man, focus. So are you local? Where are you going? Jog. Yeah. Yeah, it takes me about 25-ish minutes to get here.
going on?
Man
Yes.
used to live off of 13th and Morgan behind the
So
gas station.
this
What's that?
Flash Gordon
Yeah,
is
so-
actually it's actually a playfield overlay that's so I had to sand down the play. This is before hard tops were available. So CPR actually sold out of their playfields, and hardtop did not exist at the time. So the only other thing available was an overlay. But it's not that overlays are bad. It's just it's all about how you prep the playfield. So basically, what you have to do is you have to sand down the playfield and clear coat it before you install anything. And so basically, you're sandwiching the vinyl decal in between layers.
It's changed a bit.
So,
You know, like even we are, like, so I'm on 33rd. I mean, technically I'm in Greenfield.
but yeah, it's
But,
been holding up pretty well.
27th and
In hindsight, there's
Yeah, they get-
things that I could have done a little bit better, but
cold, frost relaxed.
Overall,
It's terrible. It's changing.
you have 2.5 flash orders. Well, we were just talking about that, like owning multiple of the same title.
Well, no, how many times if you sell it, then you buy it back?
Oh,
Yeah, not owning multiple of the same
oh, they're
title.
the exact same game.
Yeah, so like you own it, you play it, whatever, you sell it, then you buy it again.
From the same person. You
No, not the same
Anybody.
person, just
Oh,
a
okay.
number.
That'd be
Yeah.
2 for me, Wildfire and Superstar.
So you own them twice. Yeah.
But
Wildfire, I didn't know how good it was until I sold it.
Yeah, there's a handful of games I want back.
so all
Not many,
anonymous,
but a couple.
maybe.
Yeah.
So that might mean that he had one. He's owned 2, and then
Has a project now or something.
maybe a project. So that okay.
But no, you hear about these guys that like, you know, I've owned Twilight Zone like 5 times.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
You know, this, that, and the other.
Yeah, I had Wildfire. It was just a project that I just bought to flip. And I sold it. And I had it all finished and we went and streamed it. I'm like, damn, this game is good. Why did I sell it? Great classic spirit. So then I found another one, Garrett the Arcade. I actually got one from him.
Oh, very cool.
And then,
Wildfire is a pretty nice game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not-
and then Williams Superstar was another one.
Okay.
Bought it, and then I got it all finished, and then I had it sold before I was finished. And then I played it, I'm like, this game's pretty kick-ass for, you know, basic EM.
That's always the thing. It's that last play, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I'm trying to get my
Did
wooden swinger back. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's swinger
Why do you make the
stuff.
flippers?
One
Whoa.
time, 4 players,
These are
one
the
player.
transparent red flippers.
Casually looking for a cool.
It'd be cool to make them glow.
I want everything. I want the, the drop targets.
I think I saw some kind of a mod for that.
But,
For sure, there was
That would have been my circle.
I think
Circle.
Medusa?
yeah, because that's like,
Medusa
I'm
put
gonna
inserts
have one. I have
under
about
the
13
flippers
machines in my house. I'd like that.
to make the
Yeah.
flippers light up.
Yeah.
Had a circle I sold last year, had all that on it.
I could have sworn I saw somebody made a mod to light up flippers before. It's been a while since
Somebody did, but they've like disappeared.
Yeah, I don't. It must have been like a hollow shaft to put a to light in there. Yeah, they were at Chicago Expo. Okay. Yeah, it must have been a hollow shaft to go in and
Like that.
Yeah.
Or something.
right, something like that.
You could just put
Doesn't say. You could probably
LEDs in there and have the wire come out, a loop around, and then drop out the light. It's gonna eventually break off after a while.
Well, not if you do like a flexi wire.
Yeah.
What if it's long enough and it doesn't,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the that's the whole thing is the flipper would have to be specially made.
Yeah,
with
those
that.
are translucent where you could light them up.
Yeah, I don't.
Just bring the wire right up through there and drop it, to attach it to the GI too.
You could also get those like tiny LEDs, right? Those are real.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that would work.
But you can probably put a little strip. in
Dave's
there.
thinking now.
No, yeah, I'm
He's
thinking
like,
about
yeah, that would work, Mark.
think about that.
Dave's placing an order for 20 of those flipper bats tomorrow.
The red ones are nice. I think there's red, blue, green. I think Marco. Marco's got more colors. They got the green and blue. And I think you can get red ones from Pinball Resource, which Mark and I get a lot of parts from Pinball Resource just because he makes the pinball pop upper caps and the drop targets and a lot of the, like, he's the direct source. He does the hot stamping. So, he's like dirt cheap compared to like the other guys. So.
Yeah, like all the flipper kits too.
Yeah, flipper kits.
Chances are any flipper kit you get from Marco came from PBR.
Oh, really?
I've gotten flipper kits from Marco with PBR instructions in them.
Oh my god, that's funny. What's gonna happen with that guy? Is he gonna sell the business? Or?
I don't know. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna have somebody that really loves. Damn it, that was a hit. Really loves the business or understands it.
Well, because you know anyone else that comes in, they're gonna want to like raise prices.
Yeah.
I feel like Nick Shell should buy it.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see it.
I could see it too.
Yeah. He'd be a great one to take over.
Just move all the inventory to Roanoke.
Just like Great Plains Electronics, I hope somebody buys that.
Oh, that's right. He's been shopping that one around, huh?
Love somebody to buy that and just keep it the same.
But I feel like, honestly, I feel like Nick could probably like hire someone to just, if he doesn't do it already, he should just have somebody run like the you know, retail side of the museum and totally have like change it to you know, like Roanoke all parts or something.
Yeah.
You know, be a little bit more creative than that, but yeah.
What do you think, like Marco or Pinball? Would they have any interest in that?
Oh, I'm sure they would.
You know,
I'm sure they only because they don't want the source to fly up.
sure.
Where are they gonna get that stuff from?
That's what I'm
If
saying.
it's gone,
Yeah.
right? But somebody's got to run the equipment and all that stuff and like understand how it works.
Well, and that's a modern problem. You think about all these new Stern boards. Are they gonna start stocking those? Somebody? Anybody? Because like all these games, all these Stern games, they all use the same board, but you can't find them.
They need to release that license or let people make them.
Damn it!
That
You know,
one
what
sucks.
happens in 5 or 10 years if they go to split 3 and
They
they go
can really have anybody make them, but I mean,
Rotten Dog, no, not Rotten Dog, Big Daddy.
they just need a board manufacturer to. They need to give the specs and have them made. Yeah, have them made and then make them available so they can. I mean, they can sell it in their store.
Sure. But that's what I'm
or
saying.
whatever they need to do.
But the rumor is now, because of the chip shortage,
Mm.
you know, and all this stuff, that they're just hoarding whatever they have for their new games, which makes sense because they're trying to pump out as many games as possible.
Right.
Now you got these people that maybe they've been waiting on a node board for months and you just can't get one.
Well, what they should do would be like, send us your board, we'll test it. If it's bad, we'll sell you a new one.
I have.
We're not going to let you hoard them, but if you send us a bad board, we will sell you a know.
I guess that would be fair, because you're right, because I've already thought I would buy multiples, because I have
Yeah.
3 strings right
Why
now.
should you have 10 of them when I actually
You
need one?
Yeah.
Otherwise, my game's garbage.
Yeah, and the only reason I do that is because I'm afraid I can't get them. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I'm not trying to be, but yeah, it's
Well,
a tough problem.
That might be just it. Is they want to prioritize it for
Oh no, it makes
production.
perfect
and
business
service.
sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any easier for the consumer, but dang,
So they can't do like a run of 10,000 boards and then do their machines and then sell them?
You know, that was my point. Like I said, if it's a supplier issue, fine. But if it's not,
Yeah.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't order 10 times what they need.
Yeah.
Because they would probably sell out instantly, right?
Yeah.
Because all these guys that have 6 sterns, 7 sterns, 10 sterns, they would be buying them by 100 at a time.
Yeah.
So the thing about an operator that operates like 100 sterns, right?
Well, yeah, you want to keep them on hand.
Yeah, so you can just swap them out when you need to.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, and I would encourage an operator that's got several games out there, like have a flipper Mac ready to go that's already.
Yep.
You just pop it in, or boards on hand.
Yeah.
And it's all going in the reject bin.
Part of it.
He's like, no, you're cool. No.
I mean, the orange sucker is going back in.
Okay, Dave, I'm gonna bring my rocks over, and we're gonna make some stern no boards.
Okay.
They're good, but they're fruit roll.
What do you know about node
But
architecture?
they're weird. You're thinking it's gonna taste like it's gonna taste like something.
I haven't
else,
really
but
looked at them.
They're good, but they're just a little weird.
Oh yeah. Take a little butterscotchy almost.
You're gonna think they're gonna taste one way, but then they taste another way.
What is happening here?
Savory, yeah, correct.
Yeah. Not like
Yeah,
the
I'm no longer a
vanilla
fan of
ones.
Flash
Those
Gordon.
are my favorite.
You should have played Dick Silver.
You got one GI light that's struggling.
I gotta clean my glasses again.
Yeah, before LED displays were available too. That's just like red film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the orange
Yeah.
displays.
So you got that one? Just
Yeah, I think LED ones are great because it takes away the high power and the issues with that.
yeah, I bought the blue ones for Sorcerer. They look
But
fantastic.
I just built those green ones for Dick Silver there, which I think are fantastic. It takes care of all that issues with the heat and
It's like my
Oh,
wildfire.
so the LED ones.
yeah, those are the LED
Yeah,
ones.
My wildfire
Is that
though.
Bitsmart or-
Damn it. No,
X-Men?
Wolfpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went with them for my wildfire. My wildfire, the bridge rectifier is shot for that high voltage. And then my board, my power board, that's the high voltage is burned out on here.
look at the ones that you solder up yourself.
Oh,
I
okay.
think Pentascore ones that you just buy
Yeah,
already.
I bought an X-Men ones that just plug and play.
Yeah. So Mark and I are cheap. we just put them together.
What
So-
else? They're cheap? What is it, 130 bucks or something like that?
For a full set.
Yeah, that's pretty good because I think I paid like around 200.
You know, it takes them a little hours to put the set, but
But they're fun though.
do a little production line. You know, you can do. It's like the same board over and over. You just put the stuff in there and just bump.
Once you build one board, you just look at that one board and you build your other four.
No, I'd be okay doing that, certainly.
Just kind of calm and relaxing. Just don't put the chip on.
C&K, what's going on? That's right, Flash saved all of us. Although my scores have gone downhill significantly, Max has been unaffected by
Mine got really good when I cleaned my
All
glasses.
the bad ones in there.
For sure. I need more Windex.
Alright, well, I think with that, we're going to pull the plug on the stream. I really appreciate everybody hanging out and chatting, and appreciate the follows. So, I think, yeah, I will be back on Tuesday next week, likely streaming Flash Gordon, because I'm lazy and I don't want to games out.
So come back for a new episode of Flash Gordon.
Right.
He might be better.
Yeah, it might be better.
Flash Gordon, episode 2. Flash Gordon saves the world again.
Right. But yeah, usually Fridays are the get friends together and shoot the shit, and so thank you for hanging out. So I'm gonna pass you over to Pez Johnson if you want to hang on for a minute. I'm gonna put you on the ending screen, but otherwise, have a great weekend, everybody. See you next time.
See ya.
Dave's Arcade is rating with a party of 4. We're playing Trivial Pursuit here, Dave.
And we have a bunch of fish attacking our pellets.
Okay, we can have fish. C&K, how are you? So what you have to do for Dave's Arcade is that you have to remember what games you're playing, and then you have to ask him how did his stream go. And you have to be like, how was Flash? We're playing Trivial Pursuit from the Terra calendar. Events. On which continent did the Pyrenean ibex, a wild goat, become extinct on January 6, 2000? Africa, Asia, or Europe?
For me, that's goats
Mexican
and coffee
what?
beans. I'm saying because this is a weird way I'm connecting it, but are you going with Europe?
Yeah, I think I'll go with Europe.
I'm gonna go with Africa just to be safe because goat herders are kind of in Africa, and that's kind of also they also help lead to discovery of coffee.
Okay. Good logic.
Why would they open those?
Because there was one left, and he